Hello, good afternoon, my dear friends. The Corona Inspiration Series, installment number 36. Today, on Wednesday, May 6th, the 12th of ER. And I want to talk about today in connection to what's the discussion in many countries around the world, which is everyone is itching to open up. The economy has to open up. People are concerned about the illness, the corona, its effect, but obviously the economy is also an issue and people's livelihood beyond the anxieties and other issues. And the thing is, people are looking at numbers. So, how many people tested positive today? So, in this country, only a certain amount of people tested positive. We're still in a very serious condition. How many people died today? Oh, so this amount of people died. Then we are dealing with a crisis still. We cannot open up. Or less people died, we can open up. In Israel, they're saying they opened up the society Sunday. And I read yesterday only 40 people got tested positives, only 100 people in the hospital. I'm not sure if even anyone died. So we're looking at numbers. And very often, we look at the numbers and almost as a statistic. So a person becomes a statistic. You just one of many. You're a 0.000% of the bigger story. And the bigger story will ultimately decide what society will do and how society will behave. So I want to point out that in Judaism, we find a very different approach. Obviously, the idea of looking at the majority plays a big role in many situations, in many cases. But in a general basis of life, we don't look at people as part of a larger society and a number. And this drives the law in Judaism that if someone's life is in danger, we turn the world over. Many people can desecrate the same law, whether it's Shabbos or kosher, etc., to try to save one person, even if we're not sure 100% we'll be able to save them. Like, God forbid, people stuck in a rubble of an earthquake or some other type of situation, or someone who's very sick, and to get as many doctors to see the person and to think of what they could do. We never say, listen, it's only one person, relax. Let someone maybe take a look and let's not get too excited. It's one person. What happens if you lose one person? Will it really make a difference? So we are told that God gave us a very clear message. When he created the world, in 6 days, he created a lot of trees, a lot of animals, a lot of fish, many birds, many insects. When he created man and woman, he created humankind. He created one, created Adam, Eve. Then, according to some opinions, the most accepted, Adam and Eve were really sort of Siamese twins, and he divided them in half. Then they became each a female and a male, the first ones. But he created only one. And the Talmud notes what the rabbis asked: why would God create one? Why didn't he create a society like he created societies of all other creations that he had done? Why one? The Talmud says to tell us one message, that every one of us is worth the world. The entire world God created, which he put into the hands of humans to help finish his creation and to bring it to fruition, to take the raw material and potential and to actualize it, even if for one person it was worth it all. That's how we have to remember how much God loves every one of us, how much God invests in every one of us, and what kind of responsibility we have to the world, and never to think someone else will take care of it. We live in a society that we always push it away from us. We pass the buck. Nah, someone else will take care of it. This guy is in a position. This one's a leader. This one is better. Not me, not me. Sometimes it's out of humility. Sometimes it's out of laziness. But we always push it onto someone else. And we say, no, to God, you are the world. You save one person, you save the world. We never look at people as a statistic. In the banks, they may look at the difference between owing them $1,000 and $1 million as a statistic. If we kill one person or 6 million is a statistic, but to Jewish people, the way we're taught in the Torah, one person should bother us. A death of one person, the tragic killing of one person should bother us as the tragic killing of 6 million. Not because 6 million doesn't mean anything, because one means the world as well. And from this derives the Jewish approach to euthanasia. We do not control life. We do not understand the quality of life. It can never be quantified in a way that we can have a full grasp, the power of a person. So though you're sitting in your home and you say, at times I was out there interactive, I was doing things, I was meeting people, I had a life, I was able to affect, but here I'm alone. What am I doing? Who am I? Never think, who am I? To God, you are the world. Start believing to yourself that you are the world. Not that you're entitled to everything, because God never entitled anyone to anything. God entitled us to opportunity. God entitled us to be able to become whatever we put ourselves to become. That's the only entitlement we have. But what we do have is responsibility to recognize how much God believes in us, how much faith He has in you and I and every one of us. Let's show God that He didn't waste His investment, that He didn't waste His time. Wherever we are and whatever we are the most valuable thing to God. So have a great day.